It's your boy, Devon NRG. We're live on location at Bitcoin Conference 2024. We're gonna see what people think about cryptocurrency as a whole, but Bitcoin generally. Crypto Convos, we here, let's go. It's your boy, Devon NRG, and I am here with
Zach Roth.
Zach does something very interesting. I think you all are gonna wanna watch, and let's go. So Zach, tell me exactly what it is you do, what your company does. I think it's awesome because I'm a filmmaker, so let's go.
Yeah, I mean, we are essentially a decentralized film studio. We're creating new financing mechanisms. We're disrupting Hollywood financing, and we're helping people like get a skin in the game, get exposure to like a new asset class. Like most people don't have the ability to invest in films, but what we're doing is really cool. So this idea is creative staking. So you know, you can put up crypto and also get it back, but we're going to be able to do really cool stuff with that crypto, make movie, you know, like, so you come in, you put in 5 Bitcoin, we go make the film, you get your 5 Bitcoin back in 2 years and a share of the profits of the film. So it's a way to help jumpstart kind of this cold start problem with creative endeavors. And film is one of the first areas we're focusing on because we have a team that's built out with a lot of creative talent in terms of writer director, in terms of like people who are really deep in the talent scene in Hollywood. So we're kind of using all that to our advantage to really make some like A-list films and show people that we can do this. And using crypto as like, you know, a lot of Bitcoin sits in wallets. Let's be real. You know, a lot of it sits around and, you know, it's not doing anything. We all love to hodl, but like, let's do something cool with it in the meantime. And that's kind of like our philosophy.
Okay, awesome. So does your company have any proof of work for a person that hasn't heard of you, they don't know, totally. Yeah, they want to look into you?
So we have created some really cool assets. I mean, one is our website that we're showing to people that is essentially like an interactive trailer, like a cinematic experience. It's sern.co/BTC. But other than that, our writer-director just sold his first film to Peacock on the streaming service. It's called Bosco, and it's a real-life story of a guy from Compton, Quante Bosco Adams. His nickname's Bosco, and he was thrown in jail for 25 years for attempted possession of marijuana. And it is the story of him breaking out of prison. He was the only person to escape. He's a real guy. I've hung out with him. He's awesome. Like just naturally gifted engineer mindset. And he was the only person to break out of prison, high security prison in 2006. So it's, you know, it's on Peacock. You can see it. It's called Bosco. It is so dope. And that is Nicholas Manuel Pino is our writer director. Incredible talent. He's based in New Orleans, which is, you know, love New Orleans. And he's just an incredible person. So we're producing his next 2 films. One's called Like There's No Tomorrow, and it's a time loop film about this rock star who's trying to engage with his Gen Z rapper nephew. And they meet at this bar out in the desert, and the nephew dies of an overdose in the green room. And he is stuck in this time loop where the window's kind of shifting. And so Lou, the main character, has to figure out how to save his nephew. But in order to save the nephew, he has to save himself. So there's this whole like really cool zeitgeisty vibes, time loops going on. And the next film we're going to be producing is called The Ditch. And it's like The Sandlot for soccer. It's going to be awesome. Very different films, but like we got range, you know?
So if I'm watching this, I'm at home, I want to know more about your company. I want you to explain it to me like I'm a child. I own Bitcoin. What does this do for me in my position in Bitcoin, or what does it help?
You could literally move Bitcoin from one wallet to our wallet that is at Coinbase Prime. It's visible to everyone. We would then lock that up for 2 years. And when the film starts producing money, you are going to get a proportional share of those net profits. So you're essentially buying like points or equity. Like I come from startup land, right? And in the Silicon Valley, it's all about shares. You know, you get stock in a company, that's how you get skin in the game. Here in Hollywood, the equivalent are like points of profit. And so on our platform, you're gonna be able to come in as a patron, right? Be like, you know what? This movie sounds dope. I'm gonna put $1,000 of Bitcoin towards it, right? And we're also gonna have a really cool patron experience. So the idea is like bringing back movie posters, bringing back memorabilia, You know, like, okay, I'm like a patron of this film and this creative director. I'm gonna get access to cool merch, cool art, you know. So there's gonna be like a whole what happened to behind the scenes content on DVDs. You know what I'm saying? Like that was dope. Where's that now? It's
Absolutely.
nowhere, because the streamers, I'm gonna be real, the streamers only care about one thing, and that is signups and their brand. Netflix is not making hit filmmakers. They're not making hit actors and talent. It's a mass production game of content. We want to bring it back old school. We want to bring it back to like, look, you're going to support this person directly. You're going to be a fan and a patron. And by the way, instead of putting all this money on a film that could flop, like Argyle and like what Apple's done, they're spending hundreds of millions of dollars. Let's go make $25 million movies instead of $100 million movie. And by the way, you're going to have an entire audience on screen preceded to go like, you know, preach and promote this film and get butts and seats in the theater. So like, we're doing theatrical releases. We're going hard in the paint. We're kicking it old school film, you know, like that's kind of the vibe.
I love it, man. I think it's awesome.
Thanks,
and lastly, again, where can they find you? Your website and social media.
It's scrn.co. And scrn.co/BTC specifically for the Bitcoin crowd. And yeah, we're on Twitter, screen.co. Yeah, hit us up.
Well, thank you so much, man. I appreciate your time.
Appreciate you guys.
Awesome.
If you like the content, please like and subscribe. It really does help. Thanks.